please click the subscribe button. So this class is all about mindfulness, so being present in this moment. We all have a lot of things to do every day, but at the same time we worry a lot and experience a lot of stress, which really isn't that good for your body if you never get to take a break from it. So practicing yoga is an excellent way to just breathe and move and don't have to worry about anything. So that is very good that you are here today. So if you're ready, take out your yoga mat and let's begin. So we are going to start in Shavasana, laying on your backs, just for a few breaths. Palm of your hands towards the ceiling. If you want to, you can also lay with your feet together, like you do in butterfly pose. Rest your arms over your hips. I believe that when you are present, mindful, you are more grateful for what you already have. You're not thinking that much about what you're going to do the next day, the next holiday, or anything like that, but you're doing something right now. And personally, I feel a lot of gratefulness. So when I practice yoga, I feel grateful for being on the mat, to be able to move, to relax my mind. Just being grateful for the sunset, for your friends and family is so crucial. And it's okay to forget it, but it's so important to remind us. Remind each other. Reach your arms over your head and roll over to one side, coming up in a cross-legged position. So, as an hatha yoga teacher, doing pranayamas is what I learned, and I do it every single day. I don't do it in all my yoga classes here on YouTube because that's not what most teachers do. I don't want to frighten people, but I really want more people to do it, so therefore we're going to do it today. And please include it in your daily practice. You can do it before doing any of my other classes. So what we're going to do first is kapalabhati, which is a very purification class or pranayama. So it's mostly like you're going to breathe over a light, like breathe out the light. And you're mostly using your belly or your abdominal muscles. So the inhale is passive, but the exhale is where you are using your muscles and you are aware of it. So I think it's more easy if I show you, but I'm going to relax my shoulders and my face, and I'm just going to show you by laying both my hands, and you can just see it on my belly. So first I'm going to breathe in, what you always doing the first time. So now I did it very fast, but we're not going to do that straight away. So we are going to start a little slower and we're going to fasten up the speed. So I don't know if you heard it, but there comes a sound out of my nose, but I'm not forcing the sound, it's coming natural. So for some people it might not come that much sound, so I don't want you to focus too much on it, but it's what I'm gonna say, it is right if there comes some sound too. So we're going, before we start, we're going to just do 3 inhale and exhale. So we're not going to go into kapalabhati yet. So breathe in your belly and your chest in 1, 2, 3 and hold. And breathe out of your belly in 1, 2, 3 and chest in 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Breathe in and hold, and exhale in your belly in 1, 2, 3 and chest in 4, 5. Third time, inhale, 1, 2, 3, chest in 4, 5 and retain the breath, and exhale in your belly in 1, 2, 3 and chest in 4, 5. Great! So now we're going to go straight into kapalabhati. So be gentle with yourself, and if you start to feeling dizzy, I want you to stop immediately. So no dizziness, you're not going to experience that, then you should take a pause and you can do it another day. So take a deep breath, and remember that inhale is passive. So you inhale and you expand your belly and then you push it in, and then you're going passively outwards again, but you're not going to push it outwards. You're focusing on pushing it inwards. So let's begin. So breathe in. Slowly take a deep breath in your belly and chest, and slowly breathe out. Now we're going to take a break. Slowly breathe in and slowly breathe out. Now we're going to retain the breath. We're just going to inhale and hold. So your mouth is closed. You can focus on Ajna chakra, the point in front of you. And slowly breathe out. Slowly breathe in your belly and your chest. And this time I'm going to guide you a little more, because for some people you need more guidance. So now I'm going to say himsa. So on him, you kind of like breathe in, and then when I say sa, then you push the breath out of your belly, then you push it inwards. And then I will say it again and again, so you can follow me while I say it. So let's start. Breathe in. Him, sa, 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 him, sa. Take a deep breath. Feel your lungs. And slowly breathe out. Now you can stretch the legs in front of you before we go into anuloma viloma, which, if you have done my PMS yoga, where we done it in the end of the class, so then you have some experience, or I'm going to do just a short explanation. So anuloma viloma is also a pranayama where you focus more on balancing your brain, and it's really good if you want to if you're very warm and you want to calm down, getting more cold in your body, while kapalabhati, which we just did, is more a heating pranayama. So that's why I think it's more normal to do anuloma viloma after kapalabhati. So you are going to bend your fingers, and now I don't remember it in English, but I do it in Norwegian, but your thumb and your ring finger is what you're going to use on your nostrils. So your thumb over your right nostril and your left over your left nostril. So what is your right and left? So yeah, so first take your thumb over your right nostril, breathe in your left, in 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold with your left. Breathe out of your right, in 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, and retain. So your mouth is closed, relax your shoulder, and breathe out of your left in 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. And you can keep it longer as more experience you get, and breathe out of your right in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, and retain. Breathe out of your left in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, and retain. Breathe out of your right in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. The last one now. And breathe out your left in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And lay down your right hand, taking some deep breaths. Being proud of yourself. I know for many of you this might be the first time you did it, and I hope it went well for you. But the first time I did it was really strange, and I didn't know how we did it because that's not what I was used to in normal vinyasa. But it is from my hatha yoga, sivananda inspired teacher training. So I do encourage you to try it more, and hopefully it will get easier. At least it did for me. And now we're going to start on the more asanas. So in the 8 limbs of yoga of Patanjali, actually doing pranayama is one of the ways to getting into like the full yoga experience. So it is a part of it. Strangely for some people, but it is. So now we're going to go straight into upward dog, or downward dog, sorry. So you can walk on the spot. You can just try to press your knees down and come into plank. Try to be in a straight position. You can look forward or down, and then come over on your plank on your left side, reaching your right arm up. Come down and on the other side, left leg. And come all the way down and take a chaturanga dandasana, knees down or full chaturanga. cobra, and downward dog. Walk to the front of your mat, bend your knees, reach your arms up, come all the way down, and up. Very good, so now we're going to do some salutations. So this is like a hatha inspired yoga class. So we're going to do some vinyasa asanas and then some hatha. Even though hatha yoga is pretty much all asanas, so this class is going to be pretty much what I learned in my teacher training. So reach your arms up and come all the way down. Right foot back, look up, breathe in, plank, and Chaturanga, cobra, and downward dog. So now I want you to move your feet. Just let it come down. Right foot forward. And left foot forward. Bend your knees. And bend backwards. Arms come down. Breathe in, palms together. Reach up. And all the way down. This time, take your left foot back. Look up. And Chaturanga, cobra, and downward dog. Left foot, press your hips forward, and right leg forward. Forehead to knees, bend your knees, come up with a strong back and bend backwards and come all the way down. So doing it a little more fast. Right foot back, press your hips downward, forward, Chaturanga, heating your body, and downward dog. Right foot, look up, and left foot. Bend your knees, strong back, and come all the way down. Left foot back, bend your knee, and plank, Chaturanga, all the way up to cobra and downward dog. Left foot, and right foot forward. Bend your knees and come all the way and bend backwards. Great. So now we are going to do headstand, and that is actually one of the asanas that I do very rare because I found it a little more uncomfortable because having your legs up or something, but the more you do it, the easier it will get. So that your blood is going to come down to your head, lay down in child's pose. Because when you're in headstand, all your blood is like kind of circulating towards your head. So now it's not going to get so fast down. Imagining how you're going to come up in headstand. Believing in yourself that you can do it And you don't have to do it perfect. I don't do it. The most important is that you try. Come all the way up. So what you're going to do is bending your elbows, take your hands around your upper arms, and then laying them down without changing position. Now you're going to take your head between your hands and then come up on your legs, starting to walk towards you as close as possible. So all the strength in your arms. And then you can lift one leg up like this, just to feel how it feels. And when you're ready, you can take it towards you, like this. Lay down in Shavasana pose. When you come down, you're going to come with your legs to your back and not let them fall down like I did. But the most important is that you don't feel any pain in your back. So try to come slowly down as you come up in the same way. So your legs is going to be next to each other, like you only have one leg. And trying to engage your abdominals will make it a lot easier. I personally don't have my legs in a straight position, and that of course put a lot of pressure on my arms, but that is better than you keep them in a straight position and you fold forward and lose balance. So do it in your own space. Start to move your fingers. And now we're going to lay down on your backs and doing fish pose. So lay your arms under your back, look towards your feet and reach your chest up and your head down. All your strength is in your arms and back, so your feet and head is relaxing. And you can breathe in your belly and your chest, taking some deep yogic breathing. Very good, and let's come out. Release your arms next to you, just taking some deep breaths, connecting to your normal breathing. And while we do it, you can stay here or you can do cross-legged. So you can bend your left knee over your right, let it fall down to your right side, looking over your left shoulder. recognize if you're present and if your minds drift away. What are you thinking about? Just becoming aware. It's very normal to not be present every second of your day, even though it's really good if you are able to do it when you do a yoga class. It's also normal that the mind drifts away. And cross-legged position on the other side. Right leg over your left, let it fall to your left side. Look over your right shoulder. Asking yourself what you can be grateful for in your life. You can also be grateful for yourself, what you have accomplished in your lives, even though that might be something you have done in the past. Being grateful that you're able to do this yoga class today. Being grateful for this life, this opportunity to make the own life you wish, to spend your life with the people you choose. And let's come up. And before we do that, we're going to lift up our back, press from your feet. You can stay here or you can come all the way up in this bridge pose. So your hands next to you and push up. And come all the way down slowly. And rock up and backwards. A few times. Trying not to touch the mat with your feet when you come up. So using the strength, balance, and last time. Great. Bend your knees with us and lay down on your belly. And take your hands in front of you, making a pillow of it. Laying one chin over your hands. Now we're going to do a variation of cobra pose. So bend your arms behind you. And when you're ready, lift up your upper body. Using the strength in your arms and belly. And don't forget to breathe. And slowly come all the way down, making a pillow again. Your toes touching. Now I want you to fold your hands like this, your fingers interlaced, and taking them under your belly. And when you're ready, I'm going to lift up your legs as far up as possible. So pushing down the mat with your hands, while at the same time using the strength in your legs. And way down, making a pillow once more. Perhaps it's too much today to think about what you're grateful for. And then I want you to focus on breathing and moving and just being present. And then over time you can start focusing on what you're grateful for. For some people it might be the opposite, that you are focusing on everything in your daily life that brings you the feeling of being grateful, and then over time you can focus more on being mindful. And then you have me that do everything at the same time. So now we're going to take your hands around your ankles and lift up into bow pose. So your chest and legs are lifting up, and for some it feels good to letting all your weight come on your belly and then come backwards. So we're not holding for too long, but long enough for you to feel and to straighten and to open up your heart. And come all the way down. And Balasana for a de-stretch. Slowly come up and Ardha Matsyendrasana. Right leg over your left. For some people, you need to extend your left leg so it doesn't become a too deep stretch. Unless you stay here, reach your left arm, cross it over, and then reach your right arm back behind your back. So using your right arm to keep you in a straight position. You can also try to hold over your right foot with your left arm. So at the same time, increasing flexibility. Breathe in, straighten your back, and exhale. Try to look a little more over your right shoulder. Slowly come up, and we're going to do it on the other side. So left foot over your right, straighten the right leg if you need to, or reach your arm, left or right arm over your left and left arm behind your back. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, look over your left shoulder. You can hold your right arm over your left foot. It's more advanced, so you don't have to do it if it's uncomfortable. And slowly come up. I'm going to do butterfly pose. So hold over your feet connecting to your breath. And slowly come all the way up and stand up on your mat. Now, bend your right knee back, extend your left arm. Reach your arms up in a straight position, and then you're going to move your upper body and right arm next to your left foot and reach your left arm up. You can look down on the mat to make it more easier to keep your balance, or challenge yourself and look up on your left shoulder. We have challenged yourself very much today, and I want you to be proud of yourself. It might feel a little harsh to end the class with this asana, but following the sivananda asanas, we usually have this as the last asana before Shavasana. So slowly come up. And then we're just going to switch to the other side. Left arm in front of you and come all the way down. Looking up to your right shoulder. Normally, sivananda class lasts 1.5 hours, so that's why I have not included all the asanas in this class. But it will give you a taste of the yoga style, so you can explore it more in your community. And I also, while we all come all the way up, you can find one of the links in my bio where you can actually book a personal yoga class with me where I teach hatha yoga, sivananda inspired class that lasts 1 hour. But also, of course, I can make it last 1.5 hours. So it will be you and me, and I also have it in Norwegian, so feel free to check it out. So the class is free, just for you to try it. So now we're going to lay down in Shavasana. And also one very good thing about having to book a yoga teacher is that it's more easier for you to come to the mat. But when it is yoga videos on YouTube, you can always just say to yourself, I can do it tomorrow, and then you don't do it, and it takes a lot of time. When you have a date, it's so more easier to take some time for your well-being. So, as we finally are in the final relaxation, you can take some deep breaths with your belly and your chest. If booking a personal yoga class isn't for you right now, you can also support me by subscribing, which is totally free, or you can also donate an amount to my PayPal. My YouTube channel is my hobby, but perhaps this can become my part-time job outside my bachelor study, so that would be great. But if not, that's okay too. So focus on Ajna chakra. Trying to be present in this moment. Being grateful for all your body is capable of doing to challenge yourself, like we did in Headstand and in other asanas. Yoga isn't about being perfect immediately. It's about the progress. Practicing year after year, improving both your body and your mind. And you can start to move your finger and your toes, coming back to your body. When you're ready, reach your arms over your head, or I encourage you to stay longer in Shavasana if you have the time. Unless you can end it with me by rolling over to one side. You can lay here for a few seconds or come up in a cross-legged position. We're going to end with Om, which is that universal energy that is within each and every one of us. So breathe in, and when we breathe out, we're going to say Om. So breathe in. Om. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was real fun doing this hatha yoga sivananda inspired yoga class. I hope you liked it. So I wish you a very good day, and I hope to see you tomorrow on the mats. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out how you can book a personal yoga class with me, or just give me a small amount to my PayPal to support my free yoga classes on YouTube. So thank you so much again, and I wish you a very good day. Namaste.